Here we go to the next match for World Championship Wrestling, international match at 16 stone 4 from San Francisco, California, Mr. Excitement Pat Patterson. And his opponent weighing 17 stone 2 from Italy, Antonio Pugliesi.
There you have it, and now Michael Hunt is giving the instructions to Pat Patterson and Antonio Pugliesi. Now, this is a 15-minute time limit match, a great international match. Two of the greatest wrestlers in the world. From Italy, Antonio Pugliesi at 17-2. Pat Patterson, 16 stone 3. There he goes, bouncing off the ropes, and I'm checking the time as I turn the microphone over to Paul.
Arm drag, well, straight for the word go. It's arm drag. Patterson, Antonio Pugliesi. The crowd are really sending over Patterson at the moment. Patterson, back in Australia again. His third visit to Australia. And Patterson hasn't changed much. He has lost a little weight, but he's outside those ropes, and Pugliesi's waiting for him, this very determined Italian wrestler who possesses tremendous speed and tremendous agility. I've always termed him the surprise wrestler because you never know what he's going to come up with next. And they move in to grips. It's a headlock applied by Patterson, but bridging there by Pugliesi, endeavoring to get a breakthrough here, increasing the pressure as Pat Patterson, and a handful of hair into the bargain. Strong headlock by Patterson with a bridging at the feet. Pat Patterson, the blonde bombshell, as he is sometimes known. Handful of hair by Pugliesi. And that headlock is still well applied. And a blow by Patterson. Michael Hunt, the third man in the ring. Patterson steps outside the ring. Michael Hunt counting very fast because Patterson has a habit of going out there to get a breather. And you can't blame referee Michael Hunt for doing this because he's wasting time. Oh, Pugliesi being urged on by the audience. Patterson steps outside the ropes again, and Michael Hunt is on the fast count again. Fair enough. Get back inside or you'll be counted out, Patterson. He climbs up the steps. That counts a fast one. He's back in on 15. Comes in on his opponent. On the mat. Handful of hair, and a blow to the head. Oh, a turn blow to the midsection. Pugliesi has got the pressure there on that headlock. Broken out of, though. It's a shoulder buck by Pugliesi. He comes up the ropes again, jumps over his opponent. Patterson goes down. Oh! They're moving around everywhere. Patterson bamboozled. Fourth bloody slam by Pugliesi. Kicking breakaway by Patterson. What a match we're seeing in World Championship Wrestling. He's got him. Boy, this is some match. Headlock by Pugliesi. You think one man is going to get the advantage, and then the tables turn.
This is a great example of two tremendously powerful wrestlers. Even though Patterson is giving away nearly a stone in weight, it makes up for it by his speed and agility. He's one of the most spectacular wrestlers in the game. Tony Pugliesi, for a man coming into the ring at 17 stone 2, moves very fast as well. And both of them high on the rating list on the International Wrestling Alliance latest ratings for the month of March. And believe me, these boys, it's a battle of leverage, pressure against these boys, and they're giving the fans the kind of a match they want to watch. As Paul said, it's first one man on top and then the other. You can see a picture's worth 1,000 words. Pugliesi with that chin lock right under the chin of Patterson. It's not a strangle, and Michael Hunt doesn't even need to go in close. He tells Patterson to pull on their hair. He smacks him on the bandage where he had his head cut open at Festival Hall last Saturday night. And that provided the breakaway. Now over the ropes, it's a breakaway, but Patterson comes in. And the blow to the midsection comes up again. And now Pugliesi is broken up.
Pugliesi broken out elbow on the ropes. Under the shoulder button. Pugliesi wins that one. He comes again. Patterson ducks down. Comes up. Oh! Practically goes through him. Sensational, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he would be one of the most surprising wrestlers I've ever seen because he completely surprises his opponent. You saw there Patterson waiting, looked like he was going to meet him and take the advantage, but then all of a sudden he went through his legs. Figure 4 arm lock now by Pugliesi. He has the advantage. There's the shot on your screen. And Pugliesi is 17 stone 2. He weighs 12 pounds more than Pat Patterson, but really, to look at them, there's not much between them. They're very evenly matched. Patterson is a spectacle, and he can really fly around the ring. Figure 4 arm lock was there, that's broken out of. Patterson only got through there. But returning to that hold again, the figure 4 arm lock was Antonio Pugliesi. Brings him down again, and that's good work by Pugliesi. Currently quite legal.
No doubt about it, this audience in Studio 9 predominantly in favor of Pugliesi, cheering him on when he's on top of Patterson now. Patterson bridging up to his knees, and the figure 4 lock still being applied at the shoulder. The arm bar at the elbow, figure 4 lock at the shoulder. Patterson trying to get into position, and that time Pugliesi used a handful of hair to toss him to the canvas, and that's one that we saw. But obviously the referee didn't. And now Patterson tossing him in the ropes. Down he goes with the shoulder butt by Pugliesi. This time Patterson's waiting for him. A take me down, a drop kick by Pugliesi. A beautiful rolling deal by Pugliesi. A rolling deal by Pugliesi. And Patterson on the canvas. And a tremendous hand from the audience in the Studio 9.
One of the best passages in that in this match we saw there, and it was one and then the other. They're very evenly matched, but on this occasion the advantage has been taken by Pugliesi with his figure 4 arm lock, which he has applied on a number of occasions during the course of this match, and with success, I might add, too, because you notice there that Patterson is locked up there, and it is a difficult hole to get out of. Patterson says, watch my arm, and Michael Hunt says, I'm watching it. Michael Hunt doesn't miss much. He's right up with the action. Figure 4 arm lock is still well secured there by Antonio Pugliesi, this fast-moving Italian wrestler who certainly has won the hearts of many wrestling fans in Australia, and it's really a pleasure to watch. Figure 4 arm lock. Patterson up on his feet. What will he do this time? Could be very interesting. He trips his opponent. Kicking breakaway by Pugliesi. Oh, he's dropped over by Pugliesi again. And a return kick there by Patterson. And he comes back. Pugliesi comes back. Arm drag by Pugliesi. Boy, this is tremendous. And rightly so, the audience here showing their appreciation. These wrestlers in the ring, we're seeing a great match indeed. There's action all the way. Fast moving. Holds and counter holds. Pugliesi increasing the pressure, which caused Patterson to say no, 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 because he was making it feeling very painful. Figure 4 arm lock at school there by Antonio Pugliesi. Turning around now. Chance perhaps here for Patterson. Getting on his knees. But Pugliesi has a very strong grip here. He increases the pressure. And once again, Patterson's in trouble. Patterson has this free right hand. Tried with the trunks, but Michael Hunt was right there. Broken out of, though. Pugliesi comes up. He executes a perfect shoulder butt. Comes up the ropes again. Patterson ducks down. Oh, they both collide in mid-center. Oh, none of them got the advantage there.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the match, Paul, and what an exciting match it is. And the fans are eating it up.
They certainly are, Jack, and Michael Hunt double counting here. They came in hard. They're like two trucks colliding, and they went down like bags of potatoes. But Patterson's the first one to get up and tries for a dive. Pugliesi at the last second moved out of the way. Tries for the elbow hammer blow, and Patterson gets out of the way. Two close shaves within 30 seconds there. The dive by Patterson, and then the elbow hammer blow by Antonio Pugliesi. I'll take the microphone, Jack.
Yes, I'll take the microphone and get over to the other microphone position. Whenever they come out near our broadcasting point, we get out of the way for safety's sake and also to be sure our equipment isn't broken up. And sometimes we've lost a microphone or two in World Championship Wrestling, and definitely our announcer stand's been broken up a few times. But Patterson stays in the ring. He's a defensive wrestler of the rough and ready school, there's no doubt about it. But he's a man who saves most of his roughhouse tactics for inside the ring. And he's a tremendous defensive wrestler. Of course, Pugliesi is of the offensive school, and he's always on attack. Well, the defensive wrestler is much like the counterpuncher in boxing. They're waiting for an opening, and then they use it to their best advantage. But the only difference is that the defensive wrestler uses every possible way to bend the rules to his own advantage. And now we take a look at our watch, and there is 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes.
And the action continues in this match. Things are back in order, both wrestlers back in the ring. Oh, a solid blow there to the chest by Pugliesi. It met solidly all right, but Patterson comes back. He has great recuperative powers, Pat Patterson. He grabs the head of Pugliesi, butted into the crossbuckle, but apparently had hold of the hair too, and Michael Hunt had to speak to him. Off the hair, says Michael Hunt. Patterson pouring it on at the moment as he moves in with another kick there. Back off, says Michael Hunt. Grabs hold of Pugliesi again. Not much time remaining in the match as Patterson comes in. He's got him in a tight spot here in that corner. Not giving Pugliesi much room to get around and get out, perhaps. Oh, count of 4. If he had gone to 5, he would have been disqualified. Count, faster count. It's a blow to the face. 2
minutes to go.
There it is, 2 minutes to go in this match, this international match between Pugliesi and Patterson. And both of them are working hard to get a fall here. The blow to the face. Oh, Pugliesi lost a bit of steam there, but he is coming back. He's got a second win. As he says, get up, Patterson, get up. Patterson on the ropes. It's a blow. And once again, I retrieve the microphone, Jack, over to you.
Yes, and we come over here with a minute and a half to go in the match. And Pugliesi is pouring it on. And he's getting some of his own back, having been roughed up by Patterson. Patterson is thrown on the cement floor. And time is running out in this match. There's only 1 minute to go in the match. 1 minute to go. And Pugliesi should give him a chance to get the seconds are ticking away. There's only a half a minute to go in the match. Patterson climbing back into the ring now. And singing out, And he might have picked up something when he was underneath the ring. And comes in with a knee drop to the back, with the small of the back. The seconds are ticking on. Patterson now getting up to his feet. Only seconds remaining in the match as he comes over. Patterson comes over, roughs him up around the eyes, and then goes over to a neutral corner. Pugliesi, having been roughed up the eyes, comes over, and now Patterson coming out, goes over. He's still working on Antonio Pugliesi as the bell rings to end the bout, and it must go down in the record books as a draw. And Patterson getting out of the way. The time has run out, and it has to go down into the record books as a draw between Pat Patterson and Antonio Pugliesi.